Hello my pen friends and welcome to the channel again. Today I'm going to share with you my thoughts on the Imperator fountain pen from SYAHI. Essentially this will be a review. SYAHI is an Indian based pen manufacturer that it is known for making fountain pens exclusively from wood. They do offer different types of wood for the same pen model, which makes it a very convenient aspect of their line of fountain pens. They are also nib manufacturers and they do offer a wide variety of nib sizes, which I'm going to show you in a few moments, because along with the pen that was sent with a medium semi-flexible steel nib, they also sent 3 nib units with a fine, medium and a broad steel nib. I think we should not waste time anymore and continue with the unboxing of the pen. The pen comes presented in this box. We do have the logo of the company on the lid and also the name of the company right here. Now let's remove the lid of the box and see the pen inside. Here we have some clean and care informations and also some warranty informations. If we remove the pen pillow and put the pen right here, under it we find a leather pen sleeve to carry the pen everywhere with you. Now let's move everything aside and take a closer look at the pen itself. Shape-wise, the pen has flat ends and also the cap is slightly girthier than the barrel. The clip is strong enough to hold the pen safely secured in your shirt pocket. On the cap ring, we have engraved under the clip the name of the company, SYAHI, and on the opposite side we have the logo of the company. If you are a person that appreciates the soft, warm feeling of wood and you like seeing wood grain, say no more. This pen fits you like a glove. Let's uncap the pen. Now we are greeted by the nib. In this case we have a steel medium semi-flexible nib with a plastic feed. The section of the pen is made from acrylic and it's comfortable for most users, but if you are the type that grips the pen much higher, like this, the threads makes the grip less comfortable. I always write for a few weeks with any pen that I review to get a feeling of how it is to live with it on a daily basis. And I observed that the pen I had, which is this one, had some ink starvations when it was left capped like this overnight, and right when I wanted to write with it, it was needed to be primed. I pointed that to the guys from the SYAHI company and I'm happy to say that they immediately listened to everything and changed the design. Now they use ebonite for sections and they went from a converter that was screw in to a plug in one. This seems to solve the problem. This is something worth mentioning because it was a pleasure to work with them and I'm looking forward for other manufacturers to start listening to the customers. As it sits, the pen retails for 149 euros with the flexible and normal steel nibs, and for an extra 25 euros you could have an ebonite feed on your steel nib. They also offer gold nibs that are made in-house, but I'm waiting for more information on those. Let's move forward with the test performance of the nib that they provided. We will start with the medium semi-flexible one and continue with the fine, medium and broad. Pen SYAHI Imperator. Nib, steel, semi-flexible, medium. Ink, Mont Blanc, Irish green. Paper, Tomoe River 68 GSM. Now let's continue with the sentence. Remember, this is without using any pressure at all. The quick brown fox jumps. Now let's do one with added pressure. The quick brown fox jumps. Now let's do a wetness test. This is one pass. This is two passes. I'd say it's on the wet side. Now let's do a flex test. We do have some line variation, but do not expect this to perform like a vintage flex because it won't. If you want to flex it, I'd recommend to go with a finer point like a fine or extra fine, and also ebonite feed will use with the railroad not to occur if you flex or push the nib hard. Now let's do a writing sample with the other nib units. A fine steel nib, the quick brown fox jumps. Now let's try with some pressure. The quick brown fox jumps. We do see that the nib it's more stiff than the medium semi-flexible one. Let's try, so this is a fine. Now let's try a medium steel nib. The quick brown fox jumps. And there is no point in me showing you the line variation because this is a stiff nib. Now let's try the broad one. Broad steel nib. The quick brown fox jumps. Now that the writing sample is over, let's ask a question. What do I find appealing about this pen? First, I have to start with value. For this value, you get a wonderful fountain pen. Then you have it handmade from a beautiful natural material like this wood. Second, it's that you can customize your pen in any way and shape possible. You can choose the model, then you can choose the wood. Some are lighter, some are darker. Then you have a whole variety of nibs. Choose the one that fits your writing style better. Finally, you have a leather pen sleeve to carry your pen everywhere with you. Third and finally, I always want to have a great team to work with when I have one of their fountain pens listed on my website. And I have to congratulate SYAHI because they are easy to work with and they listen to my feedback. Now we are still debating if and how to collaborate with SYAHI to have their line of fountain pens on our website. On this aspect, if you want to share your thoughts with us, let's lead the conversation into the comment section below. I want to hear your thoughts on this. Now, worth mentioning regarding this pen. This pen is made from a natural material that needs a little bit more attention on some key aspects. For example, the Clean and Care guide say that it is recommended to avoid contact with liquids. We all know that pens and liquids work hand in hand. we use water to clean our pens, and also excuse me, ink itself, it's a liquid, so I recommend you to stay away from staining the surface with ink or pouring water on this beautiful wood. Okay, now regarding nibs. You know, SYAHI uses steel nibs, and I recommend you to stay away from iron gall inks or acidic inks because they can corrode your nib made from steel. Finally, it is recommended not to post this pen because you can scuff or scratch the beautiful sanded and lacquered surface of this pen. Well, I think this is it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you find this useful. Also, we are going to have some great things prepared next week for Black Friday. Stay tuned, subscribe to the Pen Venture newsletter to find out more about this. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you want to have more pen content like this. Also below you will find a link to our web store and all of our social media accounts. I look forward to seeing you next video.